My mom is disabled. She walks with a walker, so having the delivery was perfect because it just came straight to her house in a Medipack. I didn't have to worry about her since she's home alone since my dad passed. It was just nice having that delivery. There's no way she could stand in a line at another pharmacy waiting for her prescriptions for over an hour. The Medipack is wonderful because you don't have to worry about forgetting to take your medicine, to take too much medicine. It's just nice knowing that she is still getting her needs and cares taken care of.
At First Summit Bank, we're more than just bankers. We're your neighbors, your friends, your partners through every step of life. And now we're helping you enjoy even more of life's moments with First Summit Bank's First Perks. With First Perks, you'll get exclusive discounts on shopping, dining, and entertainment just for being part of our community. Car trouble? No problem. Roadside assistance is just a tap away. Because at First Summit Bank, we're always here when you need us. Wherever life takes you, First Perks goes with you. Sign up today and start enjoying the perks of better banking. First Summit Bank, your community bank.
It's the right fit for me because it's family run. When you go in there, you're not a stranger. I've been an amputee for 8 years now. It's hard for me to get out. I rely on the delivery, home delivery. I had a blood clot in my amputated leg in the upper part. And I was leaving the hospital and they called me and said, "We just got a prescription for you." And I said what it was. I said, "I'm going home now." When I got home, they were at my door with my Aliquest.
Your vision of reality. We bring your dream to life.
No matter the season, we're always in full swing. When it comes to cutting-edge orthopedics and sports medicine, Conema Health System is your winning team. This all-star team is scrubbed and ready all year round. Whether you're sidelined by a sports injury, undergoing surgery, or dealing with a traumatic injury, Conema's team will get you back in the game. From life-saving trauma care to advanced orthopedic procedures, we're here to get you back to your best, no matter what life throws your way. Our MVPs, our surgeons, performing at their peak when every second counts. And our playmakers, those who make the valuable assists, our practitioners, our nurses, and our staff, ensuring you get the best care and stay on track toward your optimal recovery. When your health and mobility are on the line, we provide championship-level care because your health is our victory.
At the Laurel Auto Group, we're proud to give you more with the Laurel Advantage. Every new and pre-owned vehicle comes with our complimentary lifetime powertrain protection, windshield repair, paintless dent repair, key fob coverage, and now road hazard tire repair. Potholes, nails, unexpected blowouts, we've got you covered. More convenience, more coverage, more reasons to choose the Laurel Auto Group. Visit us at any one of our 7 locations or at laurelautogroup.com.
At Mission Critical Solutions, we're not just about metal. We're about precision, innovation, and excellence. From welding and machining to custom fabrication, our expert team ensures every detail meets the highest standards. What truly sets us apart are our specialty services, expert project management, streamlined supply chain solutions, and rigorous quality engineering. Mission Critical Solutions, where exceptional metalwork meets unparalleled expertise. Transform your vision into reality. Contact us today.
My family has been using Martella's Pharmacy probably about 50 years. My mom got older and got a little bit more confused with her medications, so we would go in and we set up the Medipacks, and they would always make sure they were delivered on time. If she had any questions, she would call Joe and she would say, "What's going on? Why does this pill look different? Why does this pill look smaller?" And he was always willing to answer every question she had.
Man,
that was so close.
I can't buy one today.
Oh, yeah, you can. We've got incredible interest rates and amazing savings at the Laurel Auto Group. What?
At the Laurel Auto Group, we're proud to give you more. More brands, more savings, and more peace of mind with our complimentary Laurel Advantage lifetime powertrain protection.
Score your best deal at the Laurel Auto Group. And whatever you do, don't miss this one.
Defend your ride with Riemann Auto's All-Star Service.
From state inspections, tires, brakes, and routine maintenance, Riemann Auto is your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs. Riemann's highly trained mechanics will have you on the road and running safely. Score a winning drive with the top-notch maintenance and repair service. Riemann Auto wishes the Crushers all the best for a successful season.
Did you know that a single program has the potential to transform the way Bishop McCourt Catholic Academy is funded? The Educational Improvement Tax Credit, or EITC program, was designed to give people like you a powerful way to redirect the taxes you already owe into scholarships for our local students. We all have to pay taxes. Let us help you turn yours into something extraordinary. It's simple, it's easy, and it's impactful. Sign up today to turn your tax dollars into scholarships by visiting Redefine's website at www.redefiningeducation.org.
Here at the 5th Local Ale House and Eatery, we're proud to support Bishop McCourt Catholic High School athletics. From football and basketball to baseball and every sport in between, we're cheering on the Crushers this season and beyond. Stop by the 5th for great food, craft beers, cocktails, and a welcoming atmosphere, perfect for friends and family. From our house to yours, the 5th Local Ale House and Eatery wishes the Bishop McCourt Crushers a successful season. Go Crushers!
For over a century, Thomas Automotive has been redefining the car buying experience. One person, from start to finish, you'll work with the same person with no transitions or turnovers. Upfront pricing. All of our vehicles are clearly marked with their best upfront price. Commission-free sales team. Our salespeople are not paid on the price you pay. Our team works for you, not a commission. Transparency in everything we do. Buy with confidence, drive with confidence. Thomas Automotive.
For me, being a part of the 6 News team, it's a privilege. It's a responsibility not only to our viewers, but to those who came before us. Always showing up, following leads, getting both sides of the story. It's the foundation of 6 News, knowing we delivered on our promise to you. Coverage you can count on. I'm Jen Johnson. Thanks for choosing 6 News, and thank you for celebrating 75 years of WJAC TV with us.
My mom is disabled. She walks with a walker, so having the delivery was perfect because it just came straight to her house in a Medipack. I didn't have to worry about her since she's home alone since my dad passed. It was just nice having that delivery. There's no way she could stand in a line at another pharmacy waiting for her prescriptions for over an hour. The Medipack is wonderful because you don't have to worry about forgetting to take your medicine, to take too much medicine. It's just nice knowing that she is still getting her needs and cares taken care of.
Customer service that you get from their representatives is second to none. My parents, who are now 91 and 89 years old, they have had some immediate changes that day with their prescriptions. And it's just a phone call that we need to get this type of prescription and it's being delivered in the next 2 hours. That's the kind of service that you want to have, especially for your parents who are in need of medications.
At the Laurel Auto Group, we're proud to give you more with the Laurel Advantage. Every new and pre-owned vehicle comes with our complimentary lifetime powertrain protection, windshield repair, paintless dent repair, key fob coverage, and now road hazard tire repair. Potholes, nails, unexpected blowouts, we've got you covered. More convenience, more coverage, more reasons to choose the Laurel Auto Group. Visit us at any one of our 7 locations or at laurelautogroup.com.
Good evening, Crusher fans, and welcome to the Crusher Sports Network, streaming live from Armstrong High School in Katanning. One of these days I'm going to learn to talk,
That's all right, Jeannie.
PI2A state playoffs continue with the Elite 8 tonight's game will feature the home team out of the Laurel Highlands Athletic Conference and District 6 champions, our Lady Crushers, taking on the visiting Wilmington Greyhounds out of District 10 and Region 1 Conference. Bringing you this evening's action is yours truly, Jeannie Feathers, along with Chris Digger-Fowl, and of course our stream producer, Darren Butchko. Where's our camera operator?
He is actually going to be keeping score. So we have the score on the screen.
Yes.
But he's going to be sitting down in the crowd. And
as students should be.
You know, technology. He'll
That's
be keeping
awesome.
score on his phone.
That is awesome. Well,
DAX, it's called the DAX tax.
The DAX tax?
That's the DAX tax.
That's the DAX tax. Well, you know what? Chris is going to be joining us. He's now doing his administrative duties down on the court, and then as soon as he comes up, he'll be doing play-by-play. So then you'll be hearing more of
yes.
Darren and Chris, and a little less of me. I know it's sad, but.
So, Jeannie, what we have, you know, you have the District 6 champions, District 10 champions.
Mm-hmm.
This is, you know, at this point, you get here because you're good.
You're good. Hey, there's a reason you're here in the Elite Eight.
Absolutely.
You have to be elite. But I think I couldn't find a whole lot of stats on the Greyhounds, but they have five seniors, and I think they're all around 5'9".
Yes.
They've really had a really strong playoff run to this point, knocking off Kennedy Catholic for the District 10 championship,
that was
which
out
is
Newcastle, I believe.
Yeah,
yes.
that was a feat. Kennedy's has a traditionally strong program,
yep.
so we're looking forward. This should be a really good game. It should be a very well played game, and we're really excited for the evening.
Yeah, I think you know, just looking at them, watching them warm up, they are, you know, a much deeper team than what we've been seeing over the last, you know, couple games as far as numbers wise. Definitely shooters. My understanding, you know, which might not be the greatest understanding, but my understanding is that they are very aggressive defensively, just like our Lady Crushers. So I think it's going to be, you know, a fire meets fire kind of a situation. So we'll see what transpires from that.
Which are things that we want to see. You know, I personally don't like a close game, but because I get all about I get in my nerves.
Anxiety, is that what it is?
Is that
anxiety? Okay. Sorry.
Or anxiety.
Yeah, or that.
But yeah, we're hoping for a strong game tonight. These girls certainly deserve it. They've been playing really good, and I will say it again, and I do most of the time when we talk about our team. They've really gelled as a team. These are girls that have played together since they were in elementary school, and they can anticipate each other's moves as far as passing the ball. They're playing. When you look at the points at the end of the game, they're all pretty much in line. There's not anybody like stand out that's really just leading the team. It seems like it's a team of leaders.
Would you agree, Jeannie, from what we've seen the last few games, Coach Hahn has been getting into his bench very willingly.
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't happen often on teams. You know, you have your, you know, they'd say, you know, the starting five and your sixth man.
Yeah.
And he is going probably 6, 7, 8, possibly 9 deep, which makes a huge difference this time of the year in the playoffs. And that's a testament to him developing those girls. And, you know, they have his trust now. So that's enormous.
When I did find one article that sort of laid out everything for this
okay.
game. We're looking at players. Reese Bruckner out of Wilmington is the leading points per game. She's averaging about 17 points per game, right in line with Zoe Ferguson, who is averaging 7.6, points per game. Then we have Alyssa Flick, who's averaging 11 points per game. We have Emma Pruce, who's averaging 13 points a game. So, and so on. Ava Zuko's averaging 11. Avery Harlan's averaging 9. Looks like, to me, these are pretty comparable teams.
Right.
So it should be a really, really good basketball game.
I'll tell you what, when last year, almost a year ago, to the date, we were out in Hershey.
Yes.
And we watched this team, last year's team, which is, good majority of these girls play. And I thought to myself, coming into this year, are they going to be able to get themselves back to the same place? Are they going to be able to hang And you know what? They answered the call.
They did answer the call.
No doubt about it. These girls are playing at a very high level, very impressive basketball on both ends of the court.
Yes.
Shooting-wise, but their defense is just
crazy good.
Remarkable.
But from what you said, Wilmington has strength in defense as well. So it's going to be
exactly.
It's going to be an interesting game.
Jeannie, I think this is going to be one of those games where you're not sitting much.
Oh, boy. Well, you know what? Let's take a quick break from the Crusher Sports Network.
It's the right fit for me because it's family run. When you go in there, you're not a stranger. I've been an amputee for 8 years now. It's hard for me to get out. I rely on the delivery, home delivery. I had a blood clot in my amputated leg in the upper part. And I was leaving the hospital and they called me and said, we just got a prescription for you. And I said what it was. I said, I'm going home now. When I got home, they were at my door with my Aliquest.
Your vision of reality. We bring your dream to life.
Okay, we're going to start with Coach's Corner, bringing on Erica Stripmatter. Erica, where's your thoughts?
Well, you know what? They're a nice team, Jeannie. They a lot of guard play. They're all seniors. They're well coached. They're fast. They get up and down the floor. They're in the same tempo we do. I think it's going to be a battle of wills tonight. I think you're in for a treat. It should be a great game.
That's what I'm thinking. I was looking at the points per
with an overall record of 19-8. A senior number 1, Emma Cruz.
All right, we are back. Sorry about that. Something happened and we got kicked off, but we should be back.
Better now than once the tip.
Woohoo! That's true.
All you missed was the starting lineups. I'll go over Wilmington's 5 seniors starting. 5 seniors. Number 11, Maya Jakadovich, 5'4" point guard. Number 12, Avery Harlan, a 5'9" forward. Number 14, Reese Bruckner, a 5'9" senior. Number 15, Alyssa Flick, another 5'9" senior. And then number 40, Addie Wilson, a 5'4" guard. So that's how Wilmington will play out. The Crushers will start their regular lineup with seniors. Kalina Bailey, Reese Bear, Ava Zuko, and Emma Pruce, and then junior Zoe Ferguson. So you're gonna see you have 9 seniors.
Wow.
9 seniors starting on the floor tonight.
So definitely some experience, both sides.
On top of it, Zoe's the only junior, but she's been an impact player since her freshman year, so there's a lot of experience out there for both teams.
All right, here we go with the tip-off.
Ferguson's going to take the tip for the Crushers. Ferguson and Bruckner with the tip. The Crushers control. Bruce will bring it up. Toss it over to Bailey, looking for Ferguson in the high post. Down Mizuko, out to Bear. She misses. Ferguson keeps it alive. Bailey cans it. Second chance opportunity right off the bat. That's big for the Crushers. Wilmington hustles the ball up the floor. Tie up.
Look at
Still
that.
Loose.
Look at that.
Everybody's on the floor. That's a good way to get the jitters out, though.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody got a loose ball. Everybody diving. It's like the first hit in football. Now we're ready to play.
Yes.
Wilmington has the arrow, so the Crushers will defend here.
Once again, I want to thank Martella's Pharmacy for sponsoring tonight's broadcast.
Looks like the Crushers are in a zone here. A little 1-2-2 action. We haven't seen that a lot out of them. That must have been something they thought that they could take advantage of in the film.
That's going to be off Wilmington. It's going to be a Crusher ball.
Colino inbound to Pruce. There's a little bit of a little token.
3-quarter.
Yeah, a little diamond press here with one back deep. Pruce attacks up the left side. Jump stop, hits it.
Yes. It's
the start you want. Crushers back Back into the 1-2-2. Looks like we're going to play it aggressive on the wings, though. Kalina contest. Short. That was Flick on the shot. She was just short. I think Kalina disrupted that with a closeout.
Big opportunity here.
A little back and forth. Hits Zuko. She takes it to the hoop.
Boom.
Finishes strong. That's a good take, and
they're going to call timeout.
Yeah, Wilmington's going to take one quick here. They got to stop the momentum.
Let's take a break from the Crusher Sports Network.
My family has been using Martella's Pharmacy probably about 50 years. My mom got older and got a little bit more confused with her medications, so we would go in and we set up the Medipacks, and they would always make sure they were delivered on time. If she had any questions, she would call Joe and she would say, "What's going on? Why does this pill look different? Why does this pill look smaller?" And he was always willing to answer every question she had.
And we are back. Once again, thanks Martella's Pharmacy for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. And hello to Mrs. Martella, who's watching from home.
Hey, 6:41 left here in the first, 7-0. Your Crushers, your Lady Crushers. Dax is keeping the score down there.
Our student producer.
That's it.
Can't beat it. They're getting valuable experience too, and they do a nice job. Okay, it looks like the Crushers are going to come out. They're in man. They switched up. Maybe the theory here is we're going to switch. Wilmington.
Good rebound. Good rebound.
Flick again, missed her second three. Controlling the glass. No second chance opportunities. Cruz up the left side. Finds the Zuko little jumper. Short. Ferguson on the glass again.
She gets fouled.
That's 2 big offensive rebounds already for her.
She's doing a nice job.
That's on 15.
You know what
That's on Flick.
You know what I say about the first 4 minutes of the game, Chris? How important it is. Set the pace.
Listen, you know, you're in playoff basketball with good teams, there's going to be runs.
Yep.
But, you know, a lot of times what you see is you'll see a team end up having to chase the whole game. Ferguson misses the first one. She's going to take the second one here.
There we go.
We're looking at 8-0 with 6:10 to go in the first. And the Crushers are back to man. That's number 12, Avery Harlan with the take. And, you know, there's a foul there on our Crushers. It's probably not a good foul because she didn't look like she had a whole lot of control. And that's on Zuko and her first. That's just one of those ones she's taking it hard to the hoop, but, you know, we're trying to make a play. Harlan short on the first one. Again, very important here not to give a second opportunity. You're thinking for Wilmington, they just need something to fall.
Yep.
Pop the bubble on that hoop, eh?
Yeah.
There it is.
8-1, 6 minutes to go in the first.
Full court pressure.
Ferguson taking it up the left side. Finds Bruce. Low pass, she wasn't able to handle it. Sold out student fan bus. Look at the section we have down there. Whenever we get a minute, we'll pan over to them. But a lot of Crushers up here, and I know a lot of them came with parents and the older kids drove, so there's a huge student section down there.
Hey, we support. That's what we do.
That's good defense.
Yes, it was.
They said she deflected it. Flick will enter the inbound pass for Wilmington. Not a lot going there. Bear on the floor for the ball, doesn't get it. Zuko, that's her second. That should be on the floor, but the story there is that it's 2 on Ava, so she's going to come out of the game. We're going to bring
Lexi Wax in.
Lex in. Our guards are really going to have to rebound now with Ava out of the game.
Oh, they're going to get Bailey.
Yeah, we got to calm down a little bit. I think we're just trying to make too much happen right now defensively. And
Coach Hahn just gave the international sign for calm down.
He's fine. So that's Kalina's first, team's third, 5:28 to go in the first. We're back into the 1-2-2 zone. And that's they're an attack. Boy, I thought it was going to be a tie up there. They're letting them play. That ball was out of bounds, and they didn't call it.
Hit that top post.
Yeah, it was. Bears wide open for three. We need it. Misses it. Bruckner with the rebound. Wilmington brings the ball up the court. They find
travel.
Sped him up a little bit there. We're 8-1 right now. I think we need a bucket because we sort of have played a little bit sloppy here the last minute or two. I think a bucket here will calm us down.
We need to watch those fouls. That's always something I worry
Long
about.
pass to Ferguson. She can't bring it in, but Wax picks up the loose ball, and they had her trapped. Pass over to Bruckner. It's 8-3. Here comes a little momentum. We're not handling the pressure well. Expect a timeout here soon. Wax with a big rebound to take it the other way. The Crushers need a bucket. Bruce pulls up, finds Ferguson.
Yeah, they're going to get her on the floor.
On the floor. On the floor.
Let's see who that is.
Aaliyah Jaketovic off the bench, a sophomore. That's her first, team second. Bailey will inbound the ball underneath. Wilmington fans were not happy about that, but they hit her. Bruce at the top with a little spin move, finds Wax just inside the arc, and she cans it. That's a great look and a great shot.
And her coming off the bench like that and hitting it is fantastic on her first shot.
Yeah. As far as depth goes, you'll be hard-pressed to find a better sixth man in girls basketball than Lexi Wax.
I agree with that.
She starts on 99% of the teams, but she plays her role and comes off. But she's had huge minutes for the Crushers all year. We're going to go to immediate timeout. 3:56 to go in the first. Crushers 10, Wilmington 3.
At First Summit Bank, we're more than just bankers. We're your neighbors, your friends, your partners through every step of life. And now we're helping you enjoy even more of life's moments with First Summit Bank's First Perks. With First Perks, you'll get exclusive discounts on shopping, dining, and entertainment just for being part of our community. Car trouble? No problem. Roadside assistance is just a tap away. Because at First Summit Bank, we're always here when you need us. Wherever life takes you, First Perks goes with you. Sign up today and start enjoying the perks of better banking. First Summit Bank, your community bank.
At Allegheny Orthodontic Associates, your smile is our passion and your comfort is our priority. With a patient-centered approach and a history of making healthy, confident smiles, we'll give you the best smile yet. Our friendly, experienced staff is here to walk you through your treatment so that you have the confidence to be excited about the process and the outcome of the work that we do for you. Whether you're here for a first consultation or specialized treatments, we tailor a plan to fit your needs on your schedule.
And we are back.
3:56 here in the first. A lot of action, a lot of back and forth, but a lot of action.
I think now, one of the keys is everybody's settled in, their feet are wet. We have Ava out with 2 fouls. I think we need to weather the storm and at least get through the first quarter. I'm sure Coach Hahn's going to look at the scoreboard and determine how long he feels he can comfortably keep her out of the game. Crushers will inbound the ball. Wilmington set up in a full court zone press. It has given us a little bit of problems. Bruce back to Bailey. Bailey's just going to drive at it. Over top to Ferguson. She tries to cross over. It's good defense.
It's going to stay with the Crushers.
We're going to have the ball underneath. Bailey's getting a call from Coach Hahn.
I like the idea coming out of that 2-2-1, kind of turning the crank up a little bit.
Bear up top, over to Pruce. Good drive by Bailey. Ball gets tipped. Crushers will maintain possession. Pruce, she wanted to shoot it. She just didn't have a seam. Ferguson up top to Wax. Oh, nice dump down to Zoe.
Nice.
And to finish. Nice dump down. Okay, the Crushers are going to stay in a 1-2-2 zone. Wilmington's going to try to screen up at the top of it. Bailey
picks it
with
up.
the deflection, passes to Ferguson. Bruce pushing the ball up the floor, finds Wax. She finds Ferguson.
Almost
what a pass.
Rinse and repeat, eh?
Unreal. That's a great drive and a great pass. Wilmington, ball deflected.
Coughed it up again.
Barron transition over to Pruce. Big bucket, 16-3 Crushers. And Wilmington is going to take a full timeout. And our bench is rocking and our student section is too.
Here, let me get a little shot of the student section down here. If they only knew. If they only knew they were on camera.
Well, they sit down for the timeout, but trust me, they've been on their feet the whole game.
Let's go to a commercial and then come back to that.
At the Laurel Auto Group, we're proud to give you more with the Laurel Advantage. Every new and pre-owned vehicle comes with our complimentary lifetime powertrain protection, windshield repair, paintless dent repair, key fob coverage, and now road hazard tire repair. Potholes, nails, unexpected blowouts, we've got you covered. More convenience, more coverage, more reasons to choose the Laurel Auto Group. Visit us at any one of our 7 locations or at laurelautogroup.com.
And we're back.
2:53 left here in the first. Tons of action. You got a 16-3 lead. We'll get a shot of that student section.
They're getting up right now.
Okay, let me get them real quick.
They're ready to go. Dressed in black, ready to go.
They're on their feet, and they are loud and proud.
I think the next 2:53 here at the end of the first quarter, Wilmington's going to have to make a move at some point here. Crushers come out back in that 1-2-2 defense. Wilmington has Bruckner in the high post. Get a 3 from Flick. It just rims out.
Oh.
I don't
understand how that happens. I mean, Bailey was dribbling. She just got shoved.
Pushed out.
I mean, that's certainly a foul, and that's a poor no call.
I don't know if it was you or Rich that said once, that's something. That was definitely something.
Listen, kids are dribbling. They just don't fall out of bounds.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Flick again from 3.
Short again.
She just can't find Ferguson picks up the loose ball. Pruce in transition. She's going to pull it back out. Wax back to Pruce. Kalina's going to set us up top and get us into a set here. Pruce pops up high. I think we're going to try to find Ferguson down low. It seems like we've had some success penetrating and finding her. Bailey up top. Left-handed drive. What a scoop.
What a left hand.
That's a huge drive.
And I don't think she's left-handed.
Everything's going to Crusher's way right now. They find Wilson in the corner for 3. It's a no-go. And
what
another,
a rebound.
Yeah.
Yes.
At first, I didn't think they were going to call it as a little bit of a late whistle, but we talked early about the guards coming down to rebound, and that's a huge rebound for Bruce. That foul's on number 12, Avery Hartland. That's her first. Both teams have 3 team fouls with 1:39 to go in the first. 18-3 Crushers. I keep saying the score over and over again. I forget the tax is down there. Yeah.
The Dax tax.
Yeah. He has it all under control.
And by Dax tax, I mean I have to buy him things at the concession stand.
That scoreboard on the screen is the John Hahn scoreboard.
That is the John Hahn scoreboard.
Okay, Kalina Bailey will take it out from the side here. And they look for Pruce. That was a tough pass. No foul in the backcourt. Let's get back and play defense.
Nice.
Bailey with the turnover, and I think she traveled. Really what happened there is she tried to dribble it, and the girl got her hand on the ball. So that's a tough play there.
It's all right. I'm going to say this. Reese Bear on defense. Holy cow.
Her and Bailey, like both like flying around,
They're
giving up their bodies. Like it's just maybe a little blood timeout.
Yeah, there's something wrong with Ferguson's hand. I think Coach Hahn's either going to have to burn a timeout or take her out of the game.
He's getting the Scooby-Doo Band-Aids out there.
Yeah.
How do you know they're Scooby-Doo?
I could see it from up here.
That camera's good. It's not that good.
They're going to let her in. I'm surprised they're letting her in.
Yeah.
I really am. But see, that's their coach is arguing that right now. Why is she not coming out of the game? They're going to let her play. Crushers are in the 1-2-2. No, they're still in the 1-2-2. They just went out real aggressive on the wings there.
What now?
That's a terrible call.
Who'd they call that on?
They called it on Ferguson. She just jumped up and got the. I don't know who they called it on then. I was going to say at first I thought they called it on Ferguson.
I thought they called it on.
But she just skied over the girl. Number 14, Avery Harlan, or I'm sorry.
Oh, that was on them.
Yeah. Avery Harlan, that's her second, team's fourth. The way everybody reacted, I thought it was on Ferguson.
The Wilmington fans were clapping. I thought.
Yeah. It's tough. I mean, you know what? This is a fantastic facility, and those guys here at Armstrong High School, they've treated us like kings and queens. But it's tough to see out of this press box.
Yes.
Well, it's a better view for our viewers, that's for sure.
Oh,
than
yeah.
On the floor.
The defense, Crushers are in man, and they are all over the place. Going for the trap. Flick from deep. She just can't get one to go.
They just took, Bailey just took the ball.
She ripped the ball right out of her hands.
She's not, listen.
She's playing a great game defensively.
No.
She's had her hands on everything.
She's an aggressive player. She's fun to watch. And boy, when she gets her feet set, she can hit the.
Yeah, she's a
39.1 seconds here.
Very smart basketball player. Hopefully the Crushers have one more stop in them and maybe can get a bucket.
That's a
travel.
travel.
I don't know about a travel there. Wow. Okay, they're going to call a foul on. That's her second, and that's a big blow to the Crushers. That's 2 on Bailey. She has to play smart here with 32.6. Wilmington working the ball around the perimeter. Bruckner cans one. They finally hit one.
22 seconds.
Bruce up the left. Wax is going to attack with a little spin move. Finds Bear. This would be a big answer, and she does.
Yes, it is. Bada bing, bada bang. Oh.
And they don't even get a shot off. That's great defense. And I tell you what, it has to be frustrating for Wilmington because they shot poorly in the first quarter. They finally get one to fall, and then the Crushers come up and answer with a big 3. And we're going to go into the end of the break, 22-7. Lady Crushers.
Let's take a break from the Crusher Sports Network.
Customer service that you get from their representatives is second to none. My parents, who are now 91 and 89 years old, they have had some immediate changes that day with their prescriptions. And it's just a phone call that we need to get this type of prescription, and it's being delivered in the next 2 hours. That's the kind of service that you want to have, especially for your parents who are in need of medications.
Here at the 5th Local Ale House and Eatery, we're proud to support Bishop McCourt Catholic High School Athletics. From football and basketball to baseball and every sport in between, we're cheering on the Crushers this season and beyond. Stop by the 5th for great food, craft beers, cocktails, and a welcoming atmosphere, perfect for friends and family. From our house to yours, the 5th Local Ale House and Eatery wishes the Bishop McCourt Crushers a successful season. Go Crushers.
Okay.
Hey, we had a little adjustment to the first quarter score, 21-6 here.
Crushers had balanced scoring in that quarter. Bailey and Ferguson with 5 apiece, Pruce with 4, and then 2 each from Lexi Wax and Ava Zuko. 21-6 Crushers ball. Wax is attacking, pitch back to Bear. They play a little 2-man game. Wax just a little bit short, and Wilmington's going to take it the other way.
Kalina Bailey taking a little bit of a break.
Good baseline defense.
Oh, man.
Good baseline defense by Ferguson. So right now the Crushers have a little bit of foul trouble. Bailey's down on the bench with 2. Zuko's in the game with 2. They just got to play smart. We're closing out very, very well on their perimeter shooters. They're not letting them get their feet set. Harlan with the drive, and it's going to be an and 1. Or I'm sorry, that's Bruckner.
That's going to be Lexi Wax.
That's her first. The C sort of parted there. That's a nice little drive, and she got the running bank in. Finishes the 3-point play. Ferguson with the ball in the backcourt, going up the right side. She gets herself trapped. Ferguson really doesn't handle the ball much in the backcourt for the Crushers, so I was sort of surprised to see her try to bring the ball up, but maybe they felt like they had a mismatch there. Pruce is going to bring it up. She's going to handle the point with Bailey out with 2. I think you look for a high-low with Ferguson and Zuko here. We're going to try to get that game going. Zuko with the ball at the top. Find Ferguson. She just powers through. I mean, that is just a strong, strong move. And again, another answer by the Crushers. The 3-point play for Wilmington, and the Crushers come back up.
And then they get the ball.
And then they came up and they threw it away, which is perfect.
Wax gonna hit Zuko up the middle. She finds Ferguson on the run, and they're gonna circle back out and find the guards. Pruce will run the point. Little spin move, looking for Zuko to pop high. Little flex cut screen there.
Come on, Lex.
Lex is a little short. Smart play by Pruce there to back off. I thought she possibly could have fouled her on that rebound. Bruckner just short. And Pruce going the other way. Finds Wax over to Bear in the corner. And she cans it. Reese Bear with another 3. No, that's not a block. That's a tough call. That's a tough call.
You get Pruce on that?
No, they got Bear. But I mean, that's a tough call. I'm going to tell you something about Reese Bear. From the midway point of this year, she's
phenomenal.
She has just found her way. She's a threat from the outside, and she's as good of a defensive high school basketball player as you'll see. So I'm really happy for her. She's really coming on strong.
We got Kalina back in the game. Lexi's taking a little bit of a break.
Crushers are in like a 1-3-1 type of a zone now. Looks like the Coach Hahn's strategy is to mix defenses up. Wilson from 3, she cans it. And again, we're struggling at times with this pressure, you know, but we've been able to dance around it. It seems like Wilmington's getting some deflections, but they haven't been able to get a whole lot of turnovers on it.
Well, we talked about before the game how Wilmington is known for a strong defense, and this may be one of the strongest defenses that our team has been up against.
Ferguson tried to hit Bear across court and just didn't have enough on it. Ferguson rejects it. Zuko with the rebound. Bailey finds Ferguson to Pruce. She wants the 3. She can.
Nice.
The Lady Crushers are on fire.
Hot dog, hot
Crushers
dog.
are on fire. And then a turnover from
5:03.
Reporting into the game for the Greyhounds, number 5, Jacob Clark.
There seems to be some people sitting behind our bench, Wilmington fans, that are giving it to our bench. I'm hoping that we can get somebody down there to calm that down. Some of the people sitting directly behind our bench are really all over our coaches. So, Bruce will take the ball up atop. Back to Bailey.
No hurry.
A little flex cut action here for the Crushers. Pass to Bruce, just a little too much on it. Wilmington takes it the other way. It's good defense, and she got it to crawl. Avery Harlan with 2. Bailey will bring it up and get it over to Bruce. Crushers need a good look inside.
Oh, boy.
Pass a little too much for Ferguson. We're coming up on a 4-minute mark. We'll have a media timeout in a second here. Flick, she's just can't get one to fall. Bruce in the trapping zone, gets out of it to Bailey, over to Bear, and she's just on fire. That's her 3rd. Stretches it out to 18. And that's a big one because Bailey just picked up her 3rd. You're going to see Wax come in. And Kalina knows it. She's a very smart, savvy player. She's just trying to make a play, but she knew it as soon as she did it. We're going to head into the media timeout. Lady Crushers 32, Wilmington 14.
At Mission Critical Solutions, we're not just about metal. We're about precision, innovation, and excellence. From welding and machining to custom fabrication, our expert team ensures every detail meets the highest standards. What truly sets us apart are our specialty services, expert project management, streamlined supply chain solutions, and rigorous quality engineering. Mission Critical Solutions, where exceptional metalwork meets unparalleled expertise. Transform your vision into reality. Contact us today.
Okay, we're back, guys.
So Wax is in the game for Bailey, who just picked up her 3rd. Fouls are 3-0 in the second quarter. So the Crushers with 3:46 there, and I think we got to be smart here and not send that in the line with the clock not moving.
Yeah, absolutely. This, I think what they need to do is just kind of, they're in a good spot where they can slow things down just a little bit, be a little more careful.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach Hahn try to chip some clock away on his possessions. Maybe get 25 to 30 seconds. Again, that's Bruckner nowhere near.
They're going to get Ferguson.
But the issue isn't for the foul there is you don't get the rebound.
Right.
And then it just puts you out of position and you have to try to make a play.
That's her first 14th foul of the quarter. 14th Reese Bruckner at the line. Shooting 2 for the Greyhounds.
14 fouls. Next one, they go to the line. Regardless.
Yeah, we just can't let him back into the game with the clock not moving.
You know what? Darren Butchko always says, you don't want to score when the clock stops.
Yeah,
he's right.
Those are freebies.
She hits them both. It's 32-16 with 3:36 to go. And again, at some point, you'd think Coach Hahn is going to say, hey, they're full court pressing us, and the fouls are 4-0 in the quarter. Bruce takes it to the hoop. Ferguson cleans it up. We're going to have a tie-up, and it's going to be Wilmington's ball.
Possession arrow in favor of the Greyhounds.
Crushers are back to the 1-2-2. They have Harlan in the high post. trying to find a soft spot. Miss it. I'm going to miss Zuko with the rebound. Preuss, they're all over her. And they get the steal. That's Avery Harlan, and they cut it to 32-18. They're on a 4-0 run. Preuss over to Wax. They find Zuko in the high post. Yeah, at some point. Yeah, at some point.
Yeah.
At some point, you're going to get one.
Greyhounds foul call against number 40, Addie Wilson. That's her first. First team foul.
Preuss will inbound the ball for the Crushers. Fine Bear out top. Nothing going on the OB under. I expect to see some patience here. Preuss beats her down the middle. When you get that kind of lane, though, all bets are off. You take it to the hole. That's a good take. Hard foul. She's going to the line for 2. This would be two big free throws here. We need to sort of slow down the momentum that Wilmington has going on.
Is that a third foul for that?
That's a third foul for that girl, yep.
Third foul on Harlan. So Bailey with 3 from McCourt, Harlan with 3 for Wilmington. And I always like, if you look over at the bench right now, their assistant coach is standing, giving it to the official, and that should never happen. That should never happen.
Mrs. Bowe.
Big rebound, though, by Ferguson. Yep. That's her 4th offensive rebound.
2:27. 2:27 left.
A little struggling out top. Ferguson popped out. Zuko hits Bear, who finds Preuss. No good. Wax puts it back up.
Zuko cleans it up.
It's a big rebound by Ava.
She is strong on the boards, man.
Right now, offensive rebounding has been big for the Lady Crushers. Second chance opportunity. That's a tough call. I mean, they both. It was close. She's right there.
Yeah.
Would have liked to have it, but we didn't get it. 1:44 to go. Crushers up 16. And Charlie Stokes, freshman Charlie Stokes, entering the game for the Crushers. She's coming for Preuss, and Preuss got up a little slow after.
She's been getting up slow. Well, she's coming in for Ava.
Oh, it looked like she was coming in for Preuss. Ava's coming out. Maybe Coach Hahn's thinking, we have her with 2 if I can get to the half here with this, with a little bit of a lead. And that was close.
Yeah,
I guess they're saying she didn't have possession of the ball. We got Jekanovic misses the layup. Wax up the left. That's a tough shot. But there's Ferguson again on the glass, who wasn't able to pull it down. Wilmington's pushing. And they're going to find Bruckner with the drive. Cuts it to 14. And here comes Preuss. Over to Wax. A minute to go in the half. She's close to a 5-second violation. Coach Hahn knew it. That's a great timeout. He knew that they had to be at about 4.5.
All right, well, let's take a quick break.
My family has been using Martella's Pharmacy probably about 50 years. My mom got older and got a little bit more confused with her medications, so we would go in and we set up the Medipacks, and they would always make sure they were delivered on time. If she had any questions, she would call Joe and she would say, "What's going on? Why does this pill look different? Why does this pill look smaller?" And he was always willing to answer every question she had.
And we're back.
54.7 seconds left here in the second. 34-20 Crushers.
You know, that's the thing with basketball. Since that three-pointer, the score can change real quick.
Oh, yeah.
I'm interested to see how the Crushers play it here, whether they just get into their offense and take what they get or whether he wants to play for the last shot. But you find Pruce on a cut and Ferguson's wide open, and how do you pass that up?
Nope, you don't.
You can't.
Take it every day.
That's 9 for Ferguson. Crushers lead by 16. I'd like to see one more stop, Darren, and then a bucket to end the half.
Yes. 33 seconds.
And Ferguson with the steal. She's going to go coast to
There
coast.
you go.
She misses it, but Wax cleans it up. And I thought it got deflected. I'm not
thought
sure.
it got deflected too.
23.7 seconds left in the half.
I got to give credit to number 11, Maya Jakatovic. She hustled back there on that Ferguson and contested that layup.
I thought it was going to be, no contestment.
So did I. 17 to go. The Crushers are in a 1-2-2. They give up the baseline there. Easy bucket for Bruckner. 10 seconds to go. Crushers got to push the ball up here. Wax is going to probably take it the whole way. She finds Bear. Bear to Ferguson, and we just needed one more second. It's not going to count.
All right, well, we are now at halftime. Let's take a quick break from the Crusher Sports Network. We'll come back and talk a little bit about what's going on in the schoolhouse.
Defend your ride with Riemann Auto's All-Star Service. From state inspections, tires, brakes, and routine maintenance, Riemann Auto is your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs. Riemann's highly trained mechanics will have you on the road and running safely. Score a winning drive with the top-notch maintenance and repair service. Riemann Auto wishes the Crushers all the best for a successful season.
Did you know that a single program has the potential to transform the way Bishop McCourt Catholic Academy is funded? The Educational Improvement Tax Credit, or EITC program, was designed to give people like you a powerful way to redirect the taxes you already owe into scholarships for our local students. We all have to pay taxes. Let us help you turn yours into something extraordinary. It's simple, it's easy, and it's impactful. Sign up today to turn your tax dollars into scholarships by visiting Redefine's website at www.redefiningeducation.org.
My mom is disabled. She walks with a walker, so having the delivery was perfect because it just came straight to her house in a Medipack. I didn't have to worry about her since she's home alone since my dad passed. It was just nice having that delivery. There's no way she could stand in a line at another pharmacy waiting for her prescriptions for over an hour. The Medipack is wonderful because you don't have to worry about forgetting to take your medicine, to take too much medicine. It's just nice knowing that she is still getting her needs and cares taken care of.
Okay, we are back. Hey, let's do a quick recap of the first half of this game. What are you saying, guys?
Well, I'll tell you what, besides the little bit of foul trouble, I think that they're handling things well with that foul trouble. Lexi Wax coming in and doing a great job. Charlie Stokes. I think we're in a good position right now. I don't know how if I'm Wilmington's coach, I'm not sure how I tell them to adjust. Besides, well, guys, maybe they'll get tired because they're just flying around the floor. I'm not sure what to say.
What do you think,
I think there's two keys here. Wilmington is not shooting well from the perimeter.
Yes.
And they're putting a lot of them up. They've had some success on baseline drives. So I would expect to see, what happens when you're in that 1-2-2 zone is the defender on the block has the responsibility to go on the perimeter, and we're flying out and they're driving by us.
Yeah.
So we got our closeouts. We have to control them a little bit better to still contest the shot, but to take away the drive. And I would expect that Wilmington's going to try to crank up the pressure. We have been uncomfortable at times with some of their pressure. They are long. They have 3 girls out on the floor that are 5'9". That's big for high school basketball for girls. Nobody like really big, but that's some consistent height through their lineup. And they're getting a lot of deflections. They haven't been really able to turn that into offense on the other end. a lot of the balls are being deflected out of bounds, and we've been able to reset. You know, I think if you're Coach Hahn, I think you say, let's see if they can stop Zuko and Ferguson inside, even though they have some height. Both of those girls have just taken the ball so strong to the hoop, and they've just pushed right through the contact to finish. And again, you know, I cannot say enough about Reese Bear. She hit 3 big threes, all from the right wing in the first half.
Long threes.
And they were daggers. You know, it seemed like every time Wilmington tried to claw back into the game or cut it down a little bit, she hit a big 3. And Pruce has 2 of them as well. So those 5 threes in the first half. And I'll go back to a point I made earlier. We have 6 starters. Lexi Wax is playing.
Yeah.
She's having a great season. She came in, we had foul trouble, and she just comes in, she plays consistent. She sees the floor well. She's a good finisher. She hustles on defense.
She doesn't miss a beat.
Yeah, she doesn't. So her minutes with the foul trouble that Kalina and Ava had in the first half were big for the Crushers. Very, very big. And I think, you know, if you look at the stat line, she has 2 points. But I can think of at least 3 assists that she has had, and she's everywhere on the floor defensively.
And that's one of the strengths of this team. And I talked about this a little bit in pregame. You know, they've been playing together for so long that they anticipate moves. They move the ball well. They know where they're passing. They know, you know what I mean? If they're playing as a real team. There's nobody's showboating.
Look at the point distribution up there.
Well, I can't.
You can't see it, but Ferguson with 9, Bear with 9.
Yeah.
Bruce has 7. I think Zuko and Bailey each have 4. You know, with being in foul trouble, you know,
balanced.
Just sharing the ball, and I mean that's the one thing that I'll say about this team. They don't care where the points are coming from.
As long as they're there.
And you know, as a coach, you love that when you want the team to score.
Yeah.
And it's hard, you know, because everybody likes to, you know, be in double digits and be the high scorer. But this team wants to win basketball games, and they're sharing the ball so well right now. And we need to continue to do that here in the second half. It seems to me like with their aggressiveness on the perimeter, the way they're playing on the perimeter, we've been able to drive by them a little bit. And I think we just need to get in there and jump stop and either hit a little short jumper or dish it down to Ava or Zoe. And I think if we do that consistently here in the second half, I think we're going to give them fits.
That's perfect.
Totally agree. Hey, we want to say thank you to Martellus Pharmacy.
We want to say Martella Pharmacy for sponsoring tonight's broadcast, and a big hello to Mrs. Martella, who's watching from home, I believe.
Hi, Miss Martella. And also, big shout out to
Mary Luna's watching. Mr. and Mrs. Walker are watching from home. They've all texted, so we're real happy that you're watching the stream.
I got to give a shout out to my boys' baseball pitching coach, Larry McCabe. He's out there. He follows the Crush. Well, he follows every sport, but he follows the Crushers. Been following the girls' games, and you know, asks me all the time. He talks about you too, Dix.
Yeah, Larry and I are good friends.
Yeah.
We've both been around the block in the baseball world for quite a while, and I have a tremendous amount of respect for him. But Larry's one of those guys, he cheers for all the local teams. You know, and he's just, you know, you'd be hard-pressed to find anybody to say a bad word about the guy.
You know, he texted me earlier. He's there, you know, you guys streaming it. You know, you didn't stream that last game. And I said, yeah, they wouldn't let us, you know. And but, you know, glad we were able to do it. Hopefully Monday. You know, I'm thinking positively here. You know,
yeah,
I'm gonna
you never know.
But you know, if the Crushers hold them off, hopefully Monday we can get the green light also.
Yeah.
I tell you what, the way our camera is positioned, we're able to shoot down to the corner to show you the student section, but the rest of the section, I mean, a lot of people were out, you know, getting a pretzel or something at halftime here, but
getting a fish sandwich.
We traveled well tonight. You know, we've traveled very well. You see a lot of people. I hope it didn't hurt the attendance at the fish fries tonight. But,
it might have.
You know, there's a lot of Crusher fans here.
I do want to talk a minute about upcoming events in Crusherville. We have Mini-thon that kids are working on that'll be coming up before the end of the month.
Actually, last night was Mini-thon for the 7th and 8th graders, and I stayed for half the night. They were having a good time. Yeah. You know, and big shout out to Mr. Denard. He puts a tremendous amount of time into that. I mean, that is year-round planning, and these kids are super excited about it. So our mini-thon is in 2 weeks, and the kids are really looking forward to it. And I usually commit to staying up through the night, but it's tough.
I commit to helping them registration, getting in the door, and then I'm out.
I DJ.
Oh, there you go. Hey, and I also want to do a quick recap of spring sports. Spring sports has started in Crusherville, so we're getting ready to start our baseball, softball, track. What am I missing?
Tennis already started.
Tennis. Yeah. Boys tennis has already started. So baseball is supposed to kick off the season on Monday. We're going to see what the weather brings for that. And softball's not far behind them. We are going to be streaming enough number of baseball and softball games going forward. So we're real excited about that too. So stay tuned. Let's take a quick break and we're coming with our sponsors. And we'll be right back.
Here at the 5th Local Ale House and Eatery, we're proud to support Bishop McCourt Catholic High School Athletics. From football and basketball to baseball and every sport in between, we're cheering on the Crushers this season and beyond. Stop by the 5th for great food, craft beers, cocktails, and a welcoming atmosphere, perfect for friends and family. From our house to yours, the 5th Local Ale House and Eatery wishes the Bishop McCourt Crushers a successful season. Go Crushers!
All right, and we are back to start the second half of this PIAA 2A Elite 8 playoff game featuring the Bishop McCourt Crushers and the
Wilmington
Greyhounds.
There you go.
It'll be the Crushers' ball to start the second half.
Need to start off strong.
I want to send a shout out to the Sunday family. They are traveling up to DuBois. I believe Audrey has a
volleyball
tournament this weekend, and I know they're listening during their ride up. And she's a future Lady Crusher for sure.
She's a great kid.
They're a great family. Nice little play coming out of the break. Ferguson misses, gets her own rebound. Gets another one.
A little over the back.
Bailey can't score.
Come on, guys.
Oh, a little missed opportunity for the Crushers there. It was like there was a lid on it.
There was a lid.
Don't you have something special going on tomorrow?
There's a baseball cash bash tomorrow. You get an opportunity to stop down. There will be tickets available at the door. It's always a great event, and if you can't make it, go to supportmccourt.org, and there's plenty of raffle items to help get the baseball season off to a great start. Okay, we got a tie up here at 7:34. Wilmington's ball. Crushers get the arrow back, and they're in a 1-2-2. Let's see if we make some adjustments on guarding that corner. And Harlan drives, and she may have traveled, but
she's getting a foul.
They're going to call the foul on Zuko, and that's her third. Right now, that has been an Achilles heel of ours. We're having a tough time in this zone, and we haven't played a lot of it this year. We're having a tough time when they are overloading the side and getting the ball to the corner. And I keep saying Harlan, it's Bruckner. This is the first. The Crushers need to get a rebound here and not give them second opportunities. It doesn't fall, and it's off of Avery Harlan. I'd like to see a bucket here to get settled back in here in the second half. Like we thought was going to happen, Darren. They're full court pressing, and it's a man-to-man full court. They're going to try to trap. Bruce over to Zuko. Bailey's going to come and get the ball. She's driving the middle. Goes with the left. Ferguson picks it up. Can't get it to fall. I mean, that's a lot of contact.
There you go. That's a foul on number 12.
I mean, Ava took one strong two there, and then
that's her fourth.
That's going to be Harlan's fourth.
Harlan's fourth. And again, you get into the state tournament, you read about these teams and try to find out a lot about them, but I don't know what their depth is. They're 5 senior starters, and then it looks like they got some young kids that come into the game after that.
There you go.
This is number 30, Aaliyah Jakadovich, and she's a 5'2" sophomore. Soft touch, Ferguson hits the second one. She has 11 on the game. Wilmington's racing the ball up the floor. Let's see if they continue to try to attack the corner. Yep, back to an overload. And Bruckner is, she penetrates very well. She's giving us fits getting downhill. Zuko bringing the ball up the court, finds Ferguson, and we're going to try to get it to a guard here and get things settled down. Bailey has a seam. She takes it strong with her left. Can't get it to fall, but Ferguson again. That's
foul.
7 offensive rebounds for her. She's just cleaning it all up.
She's doing great stuff under that net.
Greyhounds foul going against number 11, Maya Djokovic. That's her first. Second team foul of the quarter. So Ferguson is the line, shooting 2.
It's 3 in a row for Ferguson. That's big.
I'm going to pan out here. We can see the student section.
They're up. They're up. They're ready to go. They're smelling blood.
They're giving her the good juju.
Zuko may have got away with a foul there on the rebound.
Yeah.
But that is the correct call. Zuko went to play it, but it was off the Wilmington girl and had hit the ground first. Bailey inbound the ball. She finds Pruce up top. Back to Bailey. She drives. Blocked. That's that height we talked about.
Yeah.
They have length. Bruckner drives again. She has been giving us fits getting downhill. Again, attacks the baseline. Zuko did a good job coming over and shutting that baseline off that to him.
Another
and
rebound.
Ferguson just cleans up another one. They tie her up in the backcourt. 39-22, 6:05 to go in the third quarter.
Nobody's ever said that about me.
What?
That I had length. They always said I had width.
I'm right with you, buddy. We're going to Ferguson on the home run pass. She goes coast to coast, misses, and Bear with the rebound. Finds Bailey, back to Bear. She tries to force it into Ferguson, and we're going to have another tie-up.
It's going to be our ball.
Bailey hit Ferguson on that long pass. She looked like her brother Shaq when he was wearing the red and gold.
Yeah.
Zoe's brother Shaquille, he started on special teams as a sophomore at Division I Mercyhurst football this year. He was had a great athletic career here at McCourt as well, and Zoe is following in his footsteps. Bailey brings it up.
Oh boy.
Zuko can't get it to fall. She digs it out and tries to throw it up. But she's falling down.
Somebody's got a foul.
It's going to be on.
That's on Emma Pruce. I mean, there was a lot going on underneath there, so I can't really even say I saw what happened, but there was a lot of bodies flying. Wilmington brings it up. Just tried to push through and force it, and they're going to let them play. It's going to get real aggressive here.
Reese Bear.
Foul on Bear. But here's the thing right now. Pressures have to maintain their composure. It's 2 on Bear, 3. That's 3, and we got them in a bunch here. We cannot send them to the line. We got to play smart. But they are, right now, Wilmington's attacking us when we rebound the ball. They're coming after us. Zuko with a steal. That was
They're calling a travel.
I'm not sure what happened there. Full court, man press. You're going to find Pruce. I think we just should clear it out and let her bring it up.
Got to push.
Pruce is slow getting up. Number 11, Maya Jakadovich. That's her second. Team's third. 5:03 to go in the third, Darren.
I think they're going to give
Wax, I'm not sure.
Bring in Lexi
yeah,
in
they're going to
from
give Bruce a little breather.
The Crushers, number 2, Lexi Wax.
Lexi's going to take the inbound. Just clear out and let her beat her.
Boy, her
That's
ball
a good
handling.
screen. Good screen by Bear. Finding Ferguson. She's going to get downhill and take it and draws the foul.
Draws a foul.
The girl, she had no chance.
Yeah.
She had to foul her. It's a good, strong take by Zoe. Fouls on 25. Izzy Lynch, sophomore. She's another 5'9" girl.
They're 14 fouls now. 4:48 left. Ferguson good with the first one, but from here on out, man, we're going to the line.
That's 13 for Ferguson. 14 for Ferguson. They're still attacking the corner. Ferguson.
You go.
I don't even know what the call is there.
It was like
it looked like Ferguson saved it and he called it out on Wilmington. So
yeah, like she
I understand why their fans are going crazy. And they're going to go again deep to Ferguson.
This time
it's the touchdown pass.
Yeah.
Ferguson was 16.
A la Shaq.
I've teased Shaq for the last 3 or 4 years that she was the best athlete in the family. And he gets really mad about it, but she'll give him a run for his money. She's been tough all year for us.
I think that's a foul on Lexi. Yep. That'd be our second.
So both teams, Darren, are at 14 fouls with 4:17 to go. So this quarter's going to take a while.
Yeah, it is.
Because there's going to be a lot of free throws. And Wilmington they're having a frustrating night shooting at the line and behind the arc.
No early dismissal yet, right?
Nope.
No.
Bruce is going to come back into the game. It looks like we're going to bring Bailey out. Remember, Bailey and Zuko each have 3. Wax and Bear with 2 apiece. And Wax is going to bring it up. I think we just need to clear out and let her beat that girl. I mean, we're hanging around and we're getting them into some trapping situations. Wax is doing a good job of just being patient. Bruce up top, she's getting harassed. Nice little spin move. She drives in, and we need to get a better look than that. It's one of those things. She got downhill, and there was nothing to go.
They aren't happy with that.
No, they want every call, though. I mean, both coaches are up screaming. You play high school basketball. I mean, they're way out on the floor arguing. Their coaches at midcourt arguing a call. I don't know how that's allowed without a warning.
Oh wait, technical.
There you go.
You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming.
Is that the baseball equivalent to get the manager getting thrown out? Is that the?
Well, not quite. Believe it or not, in high school baseball, you can get restricted to the dugout for the game. That's sort of like your warning before an ejection.
So you get to like sit in a corner with the funny hat on.
That's it. You just have to stay in the dugout the rest of the game.
In the dunce hat.
You can't coach a base. You can't go out to make a pitching change. So that's the equivalent. That's probably, I don't know what their coach's thought process there was. Maybe he says, hey, I'm going to try to fire my girls up. But let's hopefully for the Crushers here, we had the possession anyway, so we're going to get two shots and we'll get the ball back.
And
we're up 20, which is our biggest lead of the night.
He probably would have been okay until he did the wave off.
I think he was okay until he did the
wave off.
Yeah.
And then that sort of seals the deal.
I'm going to assume that came with some words, so.
I mean, she let him get out there pretty far to have his say. But
this would be
the correct choice as far as how she's been shooting from the charity stripe.
Correct. I'm surprised because he's still up talking, and I just can't understand how that's happening. She's been unreal.
Aces, Ferguson, aces.
17 for Ferguson. The Crushers stretch it to 21. Okay, the Crushers need a bucket here. It stretches back out.
Wait a minute, he's giving her
why is
three?
this 3?
No.
Oh, no, okay.
No, I was like, wait a minute, that was 2.
Well, if she did that on purpose, it was a good try. Okay.
Both teams are in the bonus the rest of the quarter. Wilmington's going to play full court all over the place here. Crushers are going to throw it back to Bear in the backcourt, and she's going to find Pruce. Bailey's on the bench with 3. She usually handles the point. Zuko zips it down to Wax, made a nice catch down there.
Yeah.
Are we going to choose some clock? It looks like we're spreading them out. Little deflection up top. Zuko finds Pruce. Very calm. Coach Hahn didn't like what he saw there, but Ava did a good job there with that pass. Got deflected and fumbled it a little bit, and she kept her cool and found Pruce. But 3:27 to go. We're going to take a timeout, a 30-second timeout.
It's been a heck of a game for our Crushers. We just need to maintain now through the next quarter. Still a lot of time left in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Bailey checked back into the game. It looks like she's coming. I don't know who she's coming in for because all 6 of them are up. But I think Coach Hahn's thought process is if they're going to try to extend us, Kalina's been, our primary ball handler all year.
And she's doing a really great job.
She's in for Wax. Wax, again, I can't say enough about the minutes she's given us.
Oh, boy.
I would not be surprised if you see another T at the bench here for Wilmington because their coach was warned. He was out of his seat. He was down. But now the assistant coach has stood up multiple times and screaming at officials, and it's just not going to go on very much longer. Crushers are in the 1-2-2 zone. And Wilmington's going to attack that corner again. Bruckner at the high post. It seems like they're going to try to get her the ball and get her driving. Wax with the rebound, sort of gets the ball tipped out, but Ferguson picks it up, finds Wax. They're going to reset with Pruce up top. Wax over to Zuko, and Zuko's going to make their big chase out front. It's good fundamental basketball here. The Crushers are being real patient. Coach Hahn's trying to chew some time up. And it's going to get real tiring for Wilmington. Real tiring. Because, again, we have 5 really good athletes out on the floor, and that's hard to do. Zuko's going to drive a little bit.
That's a foul.
And that's 14.
That's number 14.
Reese Bruckner. That's her first.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're shooting 2 either way, but that's the risk you're going to get as we spread the floor here. They're going to be vulnerable to some drives. We just got to be smart and make sure that we get good looks. And Ava hits it. That's 5 for her. Ava's 18th birthday today.
Oh. Happy birthday, Ava.
Oh, my. Happy birthday.
Hopefully.
Well, this would be a nice birthday present, so we need to keep it up.
Wax with a big offensive rebound, and we're going to pull it back out and chew some more clock. 2:24 to go in the third. Very good job. this is where you tell your guards, you get that internal clock. You know, you can hold it for 4, then you got to dribble it for 4, then you can pick it back up for 4. So you really can hold the ball for 12 seconds. And, you know,
What are they calling?
They called it an illegal screen on Lexi Wax. Completely away from the play. I didn't see it. I was watching the play.
No, that was Zuko for 4th foul.
I didn't see what happened. Did you?
I didn't either.
I didn't see it.
The only thing I can think of is they either called her for an illegal screen or she pushed off to get open. But that's a tough 4th foul for the Crushers to get it on the offensive end. Crushers with their biggest lead of the night, 45-23. Bruckner tries to drive. Bruce gets pulled down to the ground, and again, they are attacking us on the rebounds. As we get the defensive rebounds, they're coming after us. We have to chin the ball and just stay strong. We're in a bonus here. So Bear will go to the line shooting 2. She has 9 on the night. Leading scorer for Wilmington, number 14, Reese Bruckner. She has 14. Ferguson's the game leading scorer with 17.
Which is her average per game, so she's doing.
I don't know for sure, but it seems like most of these points in this 3rd quarter have come from the foul line.
Yeah, we've shot well from the line.
Charlie Stokes is in for Emma Preuss.
And Charlie's going to give us a good minute 38 here.
There we go.
And Reese gets it to crawl. She has 11. Big night for Reese Bear. Wilmington's trying to drive and kick out and find some 3-point shooters. They know they're going to need some threes to get back into this. Good job cutting off the baseline. Bailey did a good job of pulling her in there, and then Zoe was there to get the deflection. Crushers up 24, biggest lead of the night. Bruckner short. Wax back to Bailey. Wax with another big rebound. Bailey's going to bring it up. They're coming for the trap behind, and it works. Got a tie up, but it's going to be McCourt ball.
Possession arrow in favor of the Crushers.
I don't know what they're complaining about.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Not sure.
Pretty.
You can't complain about the arrow. All their coaches are up again.
What is the rule on that? Just one, right?
Only the head coach, and he's already has a tee, so he should be down, but all 3 of them have been standing for since the technical foul happened.
That's going to be a foul on 14.
That's
Reese Bruckner.
I have 2 for her.
2,
What do you have?
yeah,
there,
2.
Darren?
That's her second.
You say Bruckner? I just said Bruckner.
Zoe Ferguson at the line, shooting 2. Ferguson's first shot is up and good.
That has to be close to like 10 foul shots for her, if not more.
She's been unreal tonight. She has 18. She's at the line. Kansas game high 19. Crushers lead 49-23, 26-point lead with 50 seconds to go. Flick misses from 3.
Yeah.
Addie Wilson with the rebound and put back from the free throw line. 40 seconds to go. Unless we get a layup, well, she just says, forget you, Coach Foul. I'm taking it coast to coast and making it.
Before you could even say it.
It's a great drive by Kalina. She saw the seam, and you're not going to get a better look.
Nice.
Ferguson
rebound.
with another board. Bailey hits Stokes. Smart play by a freshman to pull it out. Wax gets a good look, doesn't get it to fall. 16 to go. Okay, Bailey with the rebound, 10 seconds to go. Push the ball up to Bear. She's going to attack. Finds Stokes. Over to Wax, just doesn't get it to fall, but again, the Crushers did what they needed to do. They stretched it out, and you got to play the game, but a 26-point lead going into the fourth quarter is a huge mountain to climb for Wilmington.
Let's take a little bit of a break from the Crusher Sports Network.
Customer service that you get from their representatives is second to none. My parents, who are now 91 and 89 years old, they have had some immediate changes that day with their prescriptions. And it's just a phone call that we need to get this type of prescription, and it's being delivered in the next 2 hours. That's the kind of service that you want to have, especially for your parents who are in need of medications.
For me, being a part of the 6 News team, it's a privilege. It's a responsibility not only to our viewers, but to those who came before us. Always showing up, following leads, getting both sides of the story. It's the foundation of 6 News, knowing we delivered on our promise to you. Coverage you can count on. I'm Jen Johnson. Thanks for choosing 6 News, and thank you for celebrating 75 years of WJAC TV with us.
And we're back.
With a little sweet
Sing it,
Caroline.
Jeannie, sing it.
I usually put in there, let's go pick.
That camera can turn around here because you were back here dancing too.
As we start the fourth quarter in this PIAA 2A Elite A game, 8 game.
Another good drive. Another good drive. She just wasn't able to get it to fall. Bailey will bring it up. Finds Pruce on the wing. Again, good job of being very patient. They're going to try to jump the passes and double here. Over to Zuko, and we're just going to play the game until we get a seam to go. Bear does a good job. She says, I'm going to take a 3, coach. Misses, but Ferguson pulls it in. Zuko with the drive. Ferguson keeps it alive to Pruce.
Oh.
She cans it. 53-25, 28-point lead. If we get to 30, it'll be a running clock. So
Bazinga, early dismissal.
Good defense by Zuko, and they're going to get Pruce. Again, that's the same thing here that we talked about. That'll be Avery Harlan going to the line. You give up the offensive rebound, and then you're not in position, and you have to foul.
First team foul of the quarter. Avery Harlan at the line, shooting 2 for Wales.
She hits the second. Crushers lead by 27. 7 minutes to go.
Have to help her.
They call a hold, and there's frustration over there with the Wilmington.
Greyhounds foul, but against number 11, Maya Jekovic. That's her third. First team foul of the quarter. It's kind of a frustration almost. Crushers ball.
Again, the Crushers looking to punch their ticket to the PIAA Final Four. Zuko with the drive, spin move, nothing going. Ferguson cleans it up. She cleans up her own miss. She hits Zuko.
Oh boy!
She missed a lot of contact, a lot of scrapping down there. Bailey,
nice steal.
Bailey picks off the long pass. She's going to take it the whole way in.
Oh, offensive.
No.
No.
They're going to call a 2-shot foul.
Wow. Rich Price says you're doing a good job, Digger.
We miss you, Rich.
Rich, there's plenty of room up here, buddy.
Really?
That's the 4th foul on Maya Jekovic. Bailey's going to go to the line. The Crushers up 27. And the fans for Fans are chanting "grow some hair" to the official.
Wow, that's
from
not
Wilmington.
good.
That's interesting.
That's not a good way to make friends, Chris.
Ferguson pulls down she pulls down a rebound. They're going to give a tie up.
It'll be
the Crusher ball. Crusher's up 54-26, 6:22 to go. Crushers are one bucket away from the running clock, and I think that's going to be a goal here because that'll chew this up quick and end the night.
Then
Good
we'll have
screen by
early
Zuko
dismissal.
out top. We just need to be patient here. Wilmington is going to be really aggressive, and we just need to be patient and be fundamental with our cuts and bounce into open spots. I'm not sure how that's Wilmington's ball. Did it have to be tipped, didn't it?
It had to be tipped.
I think their player even thought that it was out on her.
It's okay. Right now, we got to maintain our composure. Just play defense and make it sure it's one opportunity. No, don't get killed on second chances. We're still in that zone. It looks like we widened it out a little bit because we're going to try to take away the three-point shot because that's really their only chance to put a dent into this lead. And they get one. Jekovic is how they say it, so that's how we're going to start saying it, but it's 54-29. And Zuko gets it out top.
Yeah.
Coach Hahn is not happy. I think he wants them to get into their set offense here. Get into that triangle delay that they're so good at running. Still up 25 with chipping down to the 5-minute mark. And they just, every time they try to get the look from three, there's a hand in their face. Wilson again, she misses. Zuko with the rebound.
She doesn't want to tie it up. Yep.
Pitches ahead to Bear. She's going to attack to Pruce, and she's smart, pulls it out.
Yep.
Didn't have the wide open lane, and she says we're going to take 30 seconds off the clock here. I mean, you're talking about girls that have been in big game after big game after big game.
This is where that experience pulls in.
Bailey drives, takes it in. Good block. Good block by Bruckner. She's a nice player, 14 Bruckner. She's been a handful for the Crushers all night long. Bear takes it up the top, and we're going to chip away at some time here. Again, it just gets exhausting chasing. And right now, that's the mode we're in, and it's going to lead to some frustration, and you're going to see some fouls. We got the other game tonight that we're watching is the Neshannock versus Kennedy Catholic. That is who the Crushers will take on in the Final Four. Right now in the first quarter, Neshannock is up 15-10 in the first quarter. That was a 7 o'clock tip-off. It was a little bit later tip-off.
And who do we have? We have Central Cambria here, and who's the other one?
I'm not sure who they're playing, but when we get a break in the action, we're going to talk a little bit about the Laurel Highlands Conference here in a minute and what the Laurel Highlands has going on still in the state tournament.
Tipped out.
3:48 left here in the game.
Well, tell us a little bit about the Laurel Highlands.
I mean, it's an incredible run right now. Our conference, and we all know how strong our conference is, but in single A girls, you have Bishop Guilfoyle and Bishop Carroll still alive. And actually that single A girls bracket, the 4 teams left in the West are all from District 6. So it's Bishop Carroll, Bishop Guilfoyle, Williamsburg, and St. Joe's.
Wow.
So it's an all District 6 Western Final Four. So one of those teams from District 6 will play for a state championship. In AA girls, obviously our Crushers are still alive. And then in 3A, Central Cambria is on a magical run this year, and they're in the Final 8. They have a really good squad as well. Then you flip over to the boys' side, and in 5A, the Johnstown Trojans are playing tonight in Norwin. They're alive in the Final 8. And then in AAA, there are 3 Laurel Highlands teams out of the 4 left in the West. Bishop Guilfoyle and Westmont will play in the quarterfinal tomorrow, and
Forest Hills, right?
Forest Hills will play Trinity. So there's 3 of the 4 teams, so there's a very good chance you'll see a Laurel Highlands team play in the state final in AAA boys as well. Now Wilmington's, they're going to run to it, whoever has the ball, and we're just going to spread it out and just chew that clock up. 3.5 to go. Ferguson wide open underneath, misses, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, can't get it to fall. Zuko scraps to keep it alive. She just has to be careful not to get her 5th there. Ferguson short, Zuko with another rebound, and they're gonna call push on Zoe. I think she got her.
Yeah.
You know, again, there's been times it seems like there's a lid on the thing.
I know.
Down there
Just
tonight,
won't
but
go in.
we kept it alive again, and we just chewed another 40 seconds off the clock in that possession. So 2 on Ferguson. We're at the 3-minute mark, and it's looking good for the Crushers.
So do you know how did the Gators fare against Sewickley?
They were blown out. I mean, Sewickley may be the best team in any classification in boys. They have 2 6'8" kids. You know, they're quick. They're very well coached. Former St. Francis star Mike Isolino's their head coach.
Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, so they're they put it to them pretty good. Yeah, that ball hit above the backboard there. Again, frustration for Wilmington. They get nothing to show for it. 2:46 to go. That was a 25-second possession for them. And again, Ferguson coast to coast.
Touchdown.
And that puts her at 21 on the night.
She's having a night, Jeannie.
Not only points-wise, but rebounds.
She's having a postseason, that girl. I'm telling you, she's been lights out for the Crushers.
You know, and with the foul trouble, that she needed to do that, and she did.
She did. Yeah, I mean, you talk about, the foul trouble, especially with Ava being in foul trouble, when we know what Ava brings to our team, and not having her in there and leaving Zoe as like our only post player, she's really picked it up. Zuko has it up top. She's going to dribble a little bit. She handles the ball very well for a forward. So she's very confident in her ball handling. And like I said, they're just, right now, Wilmington's just going to tuck her out chasing us. And you're gonna see a lot of fouls. Yeah. Minute 50 to go. I think the Crushers are smelling a trip to the Final Four.
I'm smelling it.
One way or the other, we're going to be on Monday. If they deny the stream, we're going to go to the audio. We're not going to have people miss out on it.
Nope.
Kick out to Wilson. She misses a 3. Going to have a tie-up. Bailey gets her hand on the ball, and it'll be the Crushers' ball.
That was pretty cut and dry, and they still didn't seem to be happy about
No,
that.
they're frustrated. They've had a great season, historical season for their school, and they just didn't have shots fall tonight.
They struggled shooting from the outside for sure.
They really did, especially early.
Oh, they're going to bring the onions in.
Coach Hahn's going to call a timeout. He's going to get these girls out, and look at the hug. They had a goal, and they just keep taking steps to get there. I'm really happy for them. I know how hard they worked. And I've been watching these girls play since they were little kids together. You know, in our elementary league and at East Hills Rec, and you could just tell coming up through that they had something, and they play together. They play for each other. There's not 1 ounce of selfishness out of them on that floor. They're completely bought in as a team.
I want to thank Martellus once again for
sponsoring us tonight.
Absolutely wouldn't be here
Thank
without
you guys.
that. And we're hoping that we can fire this machine back up for next week.
We're going to fire it up, and hopefully we'll be able to be video as well. So if not, we'll just do the audio.
Yeah, we're going to bring it to you.
If I have to call everybody on my cell phone, we'll get it to them.
That's it. We could do FaceTime. FaceTime streaming.
There we go. Here we go. Ooh.
See Kylie Durst out there, Olivia Urban, Charlie Stokes.
Jess Moore.
Durst on the floor, hustling. Wilmington cuts into it, and their coach is going to give his senior girls the moment they deserve, and their fans are standing as well they should be, because that's a historical season for their program, and things just didn't go their way tonight. But those girls set a standard at their school, winning their first district title, and that has to be very special.
Absolutely.
Great move by their coach to give them their moment, and a great move by their fans to show their appreciation. Stokes will bring it up to Wax. Hey, they got their younger girls in there, and they're pressing and fighting. Stokes is going to get called for. You know, this is the kids on the floor. You may see them out there in another year or two.
Oh, for sure.
Playing in the state tournament game.
That's her first 13 foul quarter.
51 seconds left in this Elite 8 ball game.
Where's it go from here? The Final Four. Yeah, the Final
Which
Four.
is an amazing accomplishment in itself.
Urban surveying. She drives up the middle. We're going to get a tie up here. Again, the Crushers out there with Charlie Stokes, Evelyn Moore, Olivia Urban, Lexi Wax, and Kylie Durst. Going to finish the night off for the Crushers.
I had the wrong Moore sister.
Jess is on the bed. Both great kids.
Yes.
Both great kids. Very good student athletes.
Nice family.
Very good family. Ooh. Wilmington's not going down without a fight. Urban in the open court finds Durst. Wax is going to go downhill and misses, gets her own rebound, put back. Great job by Evelyn Moore there to get the tie up and get the ball for the Crushers. You see how excited the bench was for her. It's a great play by Evelyn.
Is she a senior?
No. She is a junior. Another tie-up. This one's going to go to Wilmington.
With 0.7 seconds.
0.6 or 7 seconds.
Yeah.
And the Crushers are going to go back to a very familiar spot in the PIAA Final Four. Congratulations to Coach Hahn, Coach Mack, Coach Galucci, Coach Stripmatter, but more importantly, congratulations to these girls that have worked really hard to get back.
Absolutely. The night goes to our Crushers with a final score of 56-38 over the Wilmington Greyhounds. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on the Crusher Sports Network. We will be back one way or another on Monday night. Thanks everyone for watching. Everyone that's out, have a safe trip, and have a wonderful weekend.
Happy Friday.
See you tomorrow at the Baseball Cash Bash.